Good evening, everyone. It's Chaplain Jim, and want to come to you tonight to give you some words of encouragement, words of faith, and words of hope, um, words of peace, and words of contentment. In the 15th chapter of the book of John, uh, verse 26, Jesus is talking to his disciples and says, "When the counselor comes, the one I will send to you from the Father, the Spirit of truth, who proceeds from the Father, he will testify about me. You also will testify because you have been with me from the beginning. I have told you these things to keep you from stumbling. They will ban you from the synagogues. In fact, a time is coming when anyone who kills you will think he is offering service to God. They will do these things because they have not known the Father or me. But I have told you these things so that when the time comes, you will remember what I have told you. Now I do not tell you these things from the beginning because I was with you." You know, right now is a very hard time in our lives. Many of us are fearful. We've come out of a time of fear, of physical health, and fear that something would happen to us. And now some of us are fearing our physical lives because we're afraid something is here and is going to hurt us and kill us, or destroy what we've built, or destroy a home or a business. Ask God to send the Comforter to you. Ask God to send His Spirit upon you. He says in later on through Paul, he said, if any one of you lacks wisdom, they should ask. And the Father, who gives all things liberally, will give you the wisdom that you need. And I was talking to a couple officers today, and they said, "Chaplain, we're outnumbered. We're outnumbered, and what are we to do?" Well, Isaiah had a young man when enemies of Israel was surrounding the city. And the young man says, it's overwhelming. And so God prayed, and he asked that God would take away the scales from the man's eyes, let him see what he was to see God working. And so it happened, and God took away the sheets, the scales, gave him new eyes to see. And he looks to the mountains, and he sees horses. And these horses were pulling chariots of fire. And it is that time he said, we are not outnumbered, but we outnumber them. Law enforcement, our police officers, our first responders, there is an army of people. There is an army of faith believing people who are out here to lift you up, and we're behind you to give you support. Now, you may not believe in the God that I believe in, but the God that I believe in believes in you. God is wanting to reveal himself to you. He revealed himself to us through Jesus Christ, and he wants to reveal himself to us now through the Holy Spirit. Do not let your hearts be troubled. In this world you will have many troubles. But take heart, for I have overcome the world. This is a quote that Jesus said. Remember, you are so important to God, and God's purposes will reign supreme. Law enforcement, the brothers and sisters in blue, remember that you have a holy calling, a calling from God to be his hands of judgment and vengeance on this earth if need be. So go with God, for God is going before you, and he will protect you and keep you. Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow has enough worries for itself. And you cannot change the past, but you can take a hold of the present and allow God to work, to live, and to guide you. God bless you all. We are praying for you. We are in hope for you, and we are encouraging you. God is with you. And if God is with you, who truly can be against you? This is Chaplain Jim, Centurion's Chaplain. And please, give us a like. Give us a words of encouragement. We need to hear from you so we know that these things are getting out. God bless you all. We'll see you again. Trying to do these every other day. So pray that we'll see you again on Friday. God bless you. Goodbye.